Got it going like a turbo vet.
So, fellas.
Yeah.
Fellas.
Yeah.
Welcome to MsMojo. And today, can you believe it, we've already made it to our deep dive into Season 9 of Friends.
Round food for every mood.
Monica warned me you might do that.
The gang's grown up, with talks of family, fertility, and the future now served right alongside their coffee cups. The one with the season recap. Season 9 continues that colossal misunderstanding that threatens to shake the whole friendship group.
Joey proposed to me.
Is he crazy? You just had Ross's baby.
It definitely hurts Ross more than anyone else. Rachel's adjusting to life as a first-time mom while navigating co-parenting with Ross.
Rich, you don't have to call him whenever you have a little question, okay? Trust me, I know this.
All right, I trust you.
Rachel, I can see you dialing. I don't understand why...
Shh, I'm on the phone!
Joey also faces life with a baby roommate, especially one attached to his bedtime penguin pal. Monica and Chandler continue their journey to start a family, which proves anything but easy. Chandler's accidental relocation to Tulsa leaves him questioning his choices, while in the one with the lottery, we learn Monica might not be totally above selling out her friends.
What's more important, your friends or money?
Friends.
Phoebe has standout episodes like the one with the blind dates, the one with the mugging, and the one where Rachel goes back to work. However, the real headline is her relationship with Mike, finally a long-term love she deserves after 9 seasons.
I love you too.
You do?
Yeah. How great is this?
Now, last season, we talked about Joey's crush on Rachel, but this season it's Rachel who's caught the feels. Only it's too late. The gang heads to Barbados, where Monica's hair could have gotten its own credit.
It's the humidity!
Ross and Rachel arrive solo, Charlie and Joey come together, and Phoebe, recently broken up with Mike, is now with David. As the series draws to a close, we're set for some major shakeups leading into the 10th and final season.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm not trying to do anything. It's just we have such a good time when we're together, you know? And I mean, aren't you just a little curious what it would be like?
Just a quick note on another impeccable season of guest stars, like Freddie Prinze Jr., Selma Blair, John Stamos, Aisha Tyler, and Jeff Goldblum. We also have to mention Janet Hubert, John Lovitz, yes again, Elaine Hendricks, Alex Borstein, Kyle Gass, Cleo King, and Christina Applegate, who actually won an Emmy for her appearance as Rachel's sister, Amy.
Do I know why you don't want me to have the baby? Because you don't want me to be happy. You have always been jealous of me. Jealous of what? Of your lack of responsibility? Your immaturity? Your total disregard for other people's feelings? To name a few.
The one where Ross and Rachel learn to co-parent. Things get off to a bumpy start when, right after their daughter's birth, Ross starts thinking about getting back together with Rachel, only to find out she's engaged.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. And don't you say you didn't. He was right there. He got down on one knee and he proposed.
Whoa, you were down on one knee?
Yeah, that looks bad. But I didn't. I didn't propose.
Once they get past that, the season focuses on Rachel navigating motherhood. All the first-time parent freakouts, the separation anxiety, and juggling dating, work, and a tiny human who rules her schedule. And Friends didn't airbrush it either. Parenting is tough. Any new parent could relate to the stress, the panic, and those late-night phone calls for reassurance.
You can't call people at 3 in the morning.
Oh, you know what? You sound just like his wife.
Was there anything even wrong with Emma?
Yes, of course there is. Okay, I'm not insane.
Well, what was it?
Hiccups?
Then there's the guilt of trying to keep a bit of your old life, even if it means stepping away from your kid for a minute. Rachel, feeling pushed to cut her maternity leave short, perfectly shows the struggle of balancing career and motherhood.
I'm just afraid if I don't come back right now, this guy is gonna try and squeeze me out.
Well, but what about Emma? I mean, we don't have a nanny.
I know. You know what? We're just gonna have to figure out a plan tonight. Can you please just take care of her for today?
Thank goodness she has an amazing support system. It really does take a village. Throw in years of complicated history with the baby's dad and her current roommate, Ross. Living together brings tension, and not just over who can make Emma laugh.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. Oh, Emma, you're laughing. Oh, you are. You really do like big butts, don't you?
Ross struggles to watch Rachel move forward, and eventually, all those disagreements lead Rachel and Emma to move back in with Joey.
You know, when people hear about our situation, they always ask, what, you live together, but you're not a couple, and yet you have a baby? Isn't that weird? And I say, no, you know what? It's not, because it works for us. But you know what? This doesn't work. In fact, this is the opposite of working.
By showing the ups and downs of co-parenting, single parenting, and blended family life, the season reflected the evolving nature of family in modern times. Fans could see themselves in Rachel's wins and screw-ups, laughing, weeping, and feeling validated that family doesn't have to look one way to be real, meaningful, and totally relatable.
I can't believe how much I love her. I can't get enough of her. Like right now, I miss her. I actually miss her. You know, that's her.
The one with the fragile masculinity. One thing Ross and Rachel have that many parents don't is extra help, but at some point every parent will worry. Is my kid in safe, capable hands? Meet Sandy, the most practically perfect nanny since Mary Poppins. Unless you're Ross, who can't see past the fact that he doesn't fit his idea of a manly man. Sensitive, emotionally expressive, and loves baking, Ross immediately questions his sexuality.
I really do understand how hard it's got to be to leave your child with another person. I mean, it's like leaving behind a piece of your heart.
Sandy, that's exactly what it is.
Are you gay?
Ross!
It is so wrong on every level. The idea that men can't care, show emotion, or be nurturing is exactly the kind of toxic thinking that traps so many men today. Sandy forces Ross to confront these old, rigid ideas about masculinity he learned from his dad. Ideas he even tried to impose on his own son. By the end, it's clear, Ross's discomfort isn't really about Sandy, it's about confronting everything he's been taught to suppress.
My father walks in and says, what are you doing with those things? What's wrong with you? Why aren't you outside playing like a real boy?
But you are a real boy.
I know I am!
Considering fewer than half of men dealing with mental health issues ever seek help, the message hits hard. Men should be more like Sandy. Feeling things and giving them an outlet doesn't make you weak and could even save your life.
Crying is good. It lets the boo-hoos out.
Here comes some more!
Then there's Molly, their eventual nanny. Ross visibly relaxes when he meets her girlfriend. Suddenly, she's just the nanny, not a romantic threat. Then there's Chandler, whose ego takes a hit when Monica gushes about a funny colleague. And suddenly his whole self-worth, built on humor, feels endangered by a perceived male rival.
Waiter, excuse me, I'll have the frickin'. See, that's funny with the frickin', right?
No, it just reminded me of something this guy did today at work. I told you about that funny guy, Jeffrey, right?
Yeah, he came up.
The one where Phoebe gets a long-term relationship. Phoebe's had plenty of dates over the years, but her longest relationship before Mike was with Gary, the cop. So when she finally met Mike, our hearts fluttered. True to Phoebe, their first meeting wasn't exactly conventional. Thanks, Joey.
Why did you go along with that?
Because I was told that I'd get a free dinner, which I didn't. And then I'd meet a pretty girl, which I did.
That's true.
But Mike is perfect for her. He truly appreciates everything that makes her uniquely Phoebe and loves her exactly as she is. As Ross points out, this is her first serious relationship.
I can't believe I never realized this before. I'm in my 30s and I've never been in a long-term relationship? Oh my God, what's wrong with me?
But you don't need to be a therapist to understand why. Phoebe never had a stable family, so accepting someone who offered calm and stability was always going to take time. With Mike, she finally gets there.
Ooh, big step for Phoebe and Mike.
Yeah, look, and I don't want you to feel like you have to give me your key just because
Oh, no,
I give
I
you
want to.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Ooh. Wow. I'm starting to think I'd never meet someone that, I wanted to do this with.
Bad time for David to show up, eh?
And you, thanks for the face massage. Thank you.
It's just a tiny bump in the road that doesn't stop them from moving forward. This is when Phoebe truly starts seeing her future with Mike, a man who would never want her to be anything but herself.
I mean, if you can't even be civil to the woman I love.
The woman you what? Yeah, the woman you what?
The woman I love.
Then comes the fork in the road. Mike's divorced and remarrying isn't in the cards. Their breakup hurt, but we get it. It's tough when your future plans don't align.
Can you at least try living together? I mean, you might change your mind about marriage.
Are you gonna change yours?
No.
Me neither.
But there's no denying they were perfect for each other. Mike gave Phoebe something steady to lean on. She helped him to see life differently.
It's gonna be okay.
You must think I'm crazy.
No, I think you're sweet.
In the end, Mike realizes that to build a future with Phoebe, he has to let go of his past. Once upon a time, we may have been Team David, but it's clear Mike is her forever.
Phoebe, I love you. I mean, I've missed you so much these last few months, and I thought we were apart for a good reason, but then I suddenly realized that there was no reason good enough to keep me from spending the rest of my life with you.
The one with marriage, career, and fertility talks. Monica and Chandler are well and truly into married life now and ready to build their own family. Of course, it throws a spanner in the works when Chandler accidentally volunteers for relocation at work.
Problem solved. Chandler will be running our office in Tulsa. You're gonna love Oklahoma.
It gets even more complicated when Monica is offered a job she can't refuse. Anyone who has tried long distance knows how hard it is, but for Monica and Chandler, it only strengthens the relationship. Even the miles between them and a misunderstanding about sharks can't drive a wedge between them, although a funny coworker almost does. It's certainly refreshing to see a man make the tough choice to prioritize family over career.
I never want to leave you again.
But I thought if you left, you'd get fired.
Turns out they can't fire me. Because I quit.
With Monica now the sole breadwinner, the couple faces real questions about timing and finances, while Chandler wrestles with the universal 30-something crisis of not having life completely figured out. Following your dreams might feel harder at this age, but as he shows, it's never too late.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of heading in a new career direction, and you gotta start at the bottom. Dude.
Their biggest curveball this season is when they take fertility tests, and it's not the news they wanted. Fertility struggles can feel so isolating. So imagine the impact of seeing this storyline on one of the biggest primetime shows ever. Now that's huge.
It means that my guys won't get off their barca-loungers, and you have a uterus that is prepared to kill the ones that do. It means that...
Chandler?
It means that we can keep trying. But there's a good chance this may never happen for us.
They close the season on a lighter note. Fireworks may be going off around them, but their biggest tensions in Barbados are Monica's mane and a heated ping pong game.
When did you stop sucking?
I never sucked. I just didn't want you to know how good I was.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, this is so great. Now we can enter into doubles tournaments.
That's why.
What are your highlights and lowlights of season 9? Let us know in the comments.